Hello everyone, this is your professor, Danny Araneta Cabulay for the course Strategic Management in Tourism. So as I take over this class, let's look at some transition issues. So it's very important that we clear all of these issues so we can have a smooth sailing course, okay, from the after the prelims on to the finals. So let's discuss first transition items that need to be resolved, and then let's talk about moving forward, and then we will discuss team consultations and then the grading criteria, how your grades will be computed. So on the transition items, first on the preliminary examination, we have this understanding with the previous professor that the previous professor will be giving the preliminary exam and the preliminary grades. If that has not been done, please tell me so I can deliver the preliminary exam ASAP. Okay, perhaps within next week. But I have to be oriented first on what has been discussed so far. I would like to review all the materials that have been taught to all of you so I would know the coverage of the exam. The exam is not going to be a multiple choice or identification test. It's going to be essay, okay? And then I will be having the class list. So until I have the class list, I would be starting to grade each one of you, and we will start to group the teams. No, I don't know if the professor has previously grouped you into teams. If you already have teams, no, I want to know how many members are there per team. Okay, if there are no groupings yet, then I suggest that you group yourselves into teams, perhaps 5 to 6 members per team, or maybe 6 to 7 members, okay? Just make sure that everybody is a member of a specific team. So walang estudyante na walang team, okay? Then let's look at moving forward now. So moving forward, there is no final examination for this course. Aren't you glad about that? So basically what we have is a project, a team project. So you will be asked to develop a strategic management plan for an existing company. So you have to choose a tourism-oriented company. There are 8 different sectors in the tourism industry. So you choose one company in any of those 8 sectors, and then I need to approve those companies first. Once they are approved, then you can start to submit the project tasks. Okay, there are several project tasks each week that you need to comply with. I will give you ample time to process, to produce them, and then to submit them at a later date. Okay, so I expect that each team will be complying on the deadline of those project tasks. So these are weekly submissions. Aside from the team submissions, individually, you need to watch all the video lectures that I will be posting while we are not having online classes. So sometimes we will have online classes, sometimes I'll be posting video lectures. Then when you watch those video lectures, there are individual items you need to answer. For example, pop questions. So in one particular PowerPoint, there could be 5 pop questions. Each video has 1 pop question. You need to answer them. Why? Because that will constitute your attendance and recitation. So if you do not answer the pop questions, you don't have an attendance and you don't have a recitation. That's an automatic grade of 60%. You don't want that. Okay? So you need to comply. And you'll be given ample time. Let's say 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days to comply with those pop questions. Those are very easy to comply with. Okay? So there's no excuse not to watch the videos. There is no excuse not to answer the pop questions. Okay, let's talk about team consultations. So teams may want to consult with me from time to time. Of course, during the days that we have classes, Monday to Wednesday, there will be no consultation. Okay? During the days that we have classes. But all other days, weekdays, for example, Tuesday or Thursday or Friday, yes, you can consult with me evenings only between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. Yes, I go to bed at around 10 o'clock, okay? So I take my dinner 6 to 7. So consult with me between 7 p.m. and 9 p.m. weekdays only. So that's approximately about 5 to 15 minutes per team or per session. Nothing more than that, okay? Because I would like to serve and consult with other teams. So no one team should monopolize my time, okay? Now, what about weekends? Am I open for consultation also? Yes. So you can consult with me between 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. So what is the step when you want to consult with me? The leader should PM me first. Sir, may our team consult with you on this particular day and time? Are you available? And then I will say yes or no. Okay, so when I say yes, then that's on the calendar already. If I say no, choose another day and time. Okay? Now, the last item I'd like to discuss would be the grading criteria. How are your grades going to be computed in the course Strategic Management in Tourism? Well, there will be 4 bases for your grades. First will be the final examination. You will be submitting a report. That report carries a very heavy weight of 30% because that's your final exam. Equivalent of your final exam, okay? The report that you will submit. And then you will be subjected to oral defense. So I will be asking your team and each one of you, the members of the team, individually, specific questions about your project, okay? So you have to answer those questions within 15 minutes. So probably each person will be asked 1 question. If there are 6 members of the team, there will be 6 questions to be asked within a period of 15 minutes. Each person must answer 1 question. And that will constitute your oral defense as a team and individually. Okay? 20% of your grade. Very crucial. Then the assignments, the quizzes, the pop question that I ask you to do on a weekly basis, that constitutes 30% of your grade. So don't fail to comply with those. And finally, the project task. So every week there will be tasks that I will be asking you to do and perform and submit online. That would constitute 20% of your grade. There you go. That's 100%. Okay? So that's our orientation, our transition orientation, segueing into the lecture proper. So stay tuned because I'm going to give you the very first video lecture for this remainder of the course on towards the finals, okay? If you notice in my CV, I think I mentioned there that I speak about 11 languages. And one of the languages that I know and am familiar with would be Japanese or Nihongo, okay? And I also am familiar with Ilocano, which is the language of my parents. And then I speak Spanish, German, Arabic, and so on and so forth. Portuguese also, okay? Now, each time I post the video lecture, just a matter of trivia, katuwaan lang, I'm going to teach you a foreign greeting, okay? For today, I'm going to teach you Italian. Let's go Italian, okay? In Italy, you say hello with the word ciao, okay? C-I-A-O, ciao. So that's the informal greeting in Italy. When you say goodbye, you also say ciao. So if you want to say hello beautiful, ciao bella, okay, if you're pertaining to a female. Ciao bello if you're pertaining to a male, okay? Ciao is the informal goodbye in Italy. And the formal way to say goodbye in Italian is arrivederci. Arrivederci. But for now, I'll say ciao because we are very informal in this class. But hey, I'm gonna leave you with a very beautiful, touching quotation for the week. Always remember this: a beautiful heart can bring things into your life that all the money in the world could not obtain. Ciao! See you in the lecture proper. Bye!